Peace, peace, family. Yes, I did a whole video on conflict resolution and how to just now. The Mercury retrograde got me. You got me. You got me. I tell you. I recorded a 30-minute long video. One, the uh the sound is running away from the you know the picture and stuff like that. So I guess. But anyway, this video is not going to be too long. I might still upload the other video. However, it just bear in mind that the sound is not in sync with the actual picture or video. So it's gonna be a little bit off, but if you listen to the message, you'll get what is being said, okay? So I'm just doing this short video just to recap. Hopefully this goes well. The retrograde, it got me today. They have everything going haywire. First, I ran out of space on my computer, and then the voice is leaving away the video, and a whole bunch of different things going on. So I guess, I'm going with the flow though. No hard feelings. Retrograde, it's all right. All right. So today's video is about conflict resolution, how to avoid conflict in the work environment. I have the suit on because I was supposed to be in a court setting doing a whole court scenario and all that stuff, but if you watch the other video, then you'll see it, what I was trying to do. However, I'm just going to recap. Now, there are a lot of issues that can take place in the work environment, not just work environment, but every environment that has a large group of people, even small groups of people. Once there are other people involved and you have to work together somehow, or combine forces to accomplish a similar task or goal, then yes, there's room for conflict and issues at the work environment, at the workplace. Now, sometimes things happen in the work environment that is just as simple as someone having a bad day. Someone's just having a bad day, and they at home, and they come to work, and then they project, not knowingly, sometimes not knowingly, but they're projecting their anger, their frustration, or their mood onto others in the workplace. And on the receiving end, we have to be considerate of things like that happening. Sometimes we are the ones that are doing that ourselves unknowingly. We're frustrated, we're angry, and we project. But this case, what I was speaking on earlier in my previous video, if you listen to it, just don't pay too much attention to the actual, like, the video, but listen to the audio. Listen to what I was trying to say and whatever. Yeah, I'm going to post it anyway, but you know it is what it is. Sometimes things like that happen. So what we have to do is bear in mind that there's always going to be issues and conflict. Now, if that happens naturally, we when I say naturally, meaning that, things just happen on the job sometimes. People bump heads, people having different issues that's not even related to job to work, but they take it out on the coworker, or the misunderstandings happen. Sometimes other things is not what we say, is how we say it. Things like that offends other people, and people don't rub each other the wrong way. In some cases, in the work environment, it's different groups, like, because they're part of that group or that group. I'll use an example, say, and this is just an example, guys, not picking on anyone. Say, for example, you have a group of black people, and then you have a group of Spanish or Latina people, right? And it's natural for you to click with the person that speaks your language. You understand each other more and stuff like that. Sometimes this case is like that. It's an illusion or something that seem like a separation, because both parties don't really relate to each other on the level they would like to. And so that can cause issue. That's not always the case. A lot of times in the work environment, people from different ethnicities and countries and background and religious belief systems or whatever it is come together and work together very well. So every once in a while, little conflict depending on whatever background, you know, issues people be having at home. They bring it to the workplace projection. Sometimes people are jealous and envious of the other. Sometimes, so we have to pinpoint the situation. In order to fix a problem, you have to figure out what the problem is. And once you figure out what the problem is, then you could take the necessary steps in fixing it and fix it the right way. Always step forward with compassion and love, as opposed to, okay, well, I'm in the right, so I can go and treat this person anyhow because I know they're wrong and I'm right. And so whatever I say, and you disregard the other person's feelings, and other things, one thing leads to another. And you know because there are people like that. Some people, because they're in the right, they take advantage of that situation, and they don't approach it with more empathy and sympathy, and so it creates more conflict than resolving the issue. So we all need to bear things like that in mind. Put that things like that into consideration. Try to look at things from different perspectives, especially when dealing with others, because we have to bear in mind that the only person we are in control of is ourselves. We're not in control of the next person, right? We can encourage the other person, we can do, but we're not in control of the next person and how they may behave and react to things. And even though you might behave and react differently, that doesn't mean that they're going to do the same. So you have to look at different things and perspectives, especially when it comes to the working environment and how people respond and react and who they are and stuff like that. And once we start to be more considerate and more aware that people might just be having a bad day, and they take it out on others. So sometimes not knowingly, not like they just want to be a douchebag or whatever. They unknowingly, it comes out because people upset and they're in a bad mood and they lash out. Sometimes they knowingly do it, but it's always good to find the root of the problem, find the issue, and work on it accordingly. And use sympathy, empathy in most cases where it is possible. Some cases it's not even possible to do that. In cases like that, then you have to take things differently and handle things in a different situation. Handle things uh, accordingly in a different way, so to speak. Okay, so this is not going to be a long video. Hopefully the audio and the picture comes together on this video. And just be mindful. Be mindful. Whichever group, organization, it's not just workplace. Be mindful of people, different backgrounds and ethnicity and action or reaction and response. How you deal with people and how you want to be treated and how you treat people, how you speak to someone. It's not necessarily what you say, but it's how you say it. Bear all these things in mind. People might be having issues from home or just having a bad day, and they come to work, and it's a whole different thing. So and you're not in control of anyone. You're in control of your actions. So even if you feel offended, you also have the obligation to respond in a more professional manner or a more kind of way, even if you're in the right. Okay. So this video is not long. In workplace conflict, all depends on how you view things, different viewpoints, different perspective, your attitude towards work, and also your attitude towards others. Show love, show compassion, especially when it's possible. And if it's not possible, then you have to just take a different route, obviously. And the different route may just be um, avoid the person for the day. Maybe it's just for a couple of hours, just let them have their own space, do their thing, and maybe they'll come around later on and Who knows? They might even come and apologize to you if it's something where they offended you or something like that. So, this is how it is in the workplace environment. I know, like, I put on my whole suit to do a whole court situation. I did a 30-minute long video, and the sound is leaving the video, the camera cut off, everything. The retrograde kicking my butt today, guys. So bear in mind. I mean, my apologies, and for that. But I'll still upload the video so people could watch it and see what it is. That's that. And then the video didn't even go the full length. The video cut off. Like, what's wrong today? Somebody don't want me get this message out. But anyway, I see you guys. I'm looking forward to the next video that's coming out. I do have new content, and enjoy your day. Hope you have a great weekend. Stay up, stay positive, and peace. I'm out. Yes, family. Today is another day. Hope you all enjoyed your weekend. Um, and hope your day is going well so far. Now, welcome to the CMH. Today, you're in the presence of Judge A, which is me, and the Most High, who is the actual judge. I'm just sitting in. Also, CMH means Court of the Most High. Okay, just so everyone get it. Court. So we in court today. Let me fix up a little bit. Okay, so we're in court. Everyone order. Uh, uh, where's that? What's that thing? The hammer? Order in the court. You Pookie everywhere. Ray, stop it. Let's we're in court. Don't disrupt the court. You know. Anyway, so let's get started. All right. So we're gonna speak on workplace conflict, and then can speak on like family and home conflict. Hopefully, we learn something from the situations. And again, I'm speaking on my own experience. I'm not a professional conflict management, one of those people certified. If there's certification for that kind of stuff, just saying. All right, this is just basically on on experience. Okay, so today we'll be speaking on conflict within the workplace and how to deal with conflict and issues. However, before I start doing that, there all right, there are people that I spoke on jealousy and envy and all that stuff, and there are people that are, even it goes within the workplace situations. I'm speaking on workplace now, and then I will speak another video. I might do home and family and how to handle situations like that based on my experiences. Okay, so there are people that feel like there's always a competition. They should compete with you. They should be an issue. Because they want to probably they feel like you're in a certain position that they would want, or you're doing your job and they're not really doing theirs, or I don't know what the situation is, but sometimes it's like that though. And sometimes people just feel like you're competing with them when in truth and in fact that you're totally not. You're just doing you. There are people that like their jobs, and there are people that put their best foot forward when it comes to jobs, right? Um, so, in situations like that, you have jealousy, you have envy. But in this particular case, I don't know if it's narcissism Is it in like the narcissist handbook for dummies or something? That narcissism, like you're trying to bring someone else down. You're not even really you weren't even initially employed to that job, but because that person works there, you get yourself employed to the job just to create conflict with that person's co-workers and management and all that stuff. Just because you feel like you want to bring that person down, you want to control that person. So it goes again back to control. It's not in this situation, it's not really about the job. Because, say, for example, me, right? If I up and leave the job, where would that leave that person? That person didn't even want the job in the first place. What they wanted was to control. So if I up and leave, they just gonna follow me wherever I go to that next job, which have been happening not recently, but for the past year. Like everywhere, every time I get a job, some conflicts start. People start spreading rumors, and I'm trying to figure out what people just, what am I doing that is so crazy? I'm a very cool person. Anybody talk to me, I'm cool. We talk about stuff. I do my job. I don't slack around too much, and anything like that. I take my job seriously, obviously, and I try to make my job fun while doing it. So I start to look deeper into the situation because I'm a person like this. I like to solve issues. I like to solve problems. So when problems come into my own life, I try to get to the root of the problem. So the root is, say for instance, you have people spreading rumors and lies, and they trying to amongst other co-workers, and they want the management, you know, at first I was a little upset because I was like, damn, all these people just, not all of them, but some of these people, the little group, they just they just don't like me, which is fine. Not everyone's gonna like you. But I've seen this before. My previous job before this is the same thing. And the previous job before that. So now I'm seeing a pattern. So I'm like, it's not just, a close knit community, because some jobs, they're like family. So when an outsider or someone different or new comes in, they like stick to the group, their family and stuff. And they don't, especially if they feel like that person, doesn't fit in within their group. However, this is a little bit more extreme because, people start doing weird stuff, start saying weird stuff. And I'm like, there's a pattern here. So now, instead of looking at these people that are saying the things, I start to look deeper. Who's behind it? There you go. There you go. So now I start to find out who's behind it. The root of the problem. Can you imagine this person get that job for that specific person? They don't even like the job. They got the job just so they could create conflict amongst coworkers, whether they pay them or they just start spreading rumors. And some people they just want to fit in a group. So if they see a group that look kind of cool and they talking shit about somebody else, they don't even know the person. They gonna join in. Oh yeah, I thought that person was a little bit sideways with how they deal with people. Think they're better than people. Yeah, they did that. That person always, yeah, I noticed that too. Bullshit. They just want to fit in. Anyway, that's not important. What is important is the root of the problem. The root. Why is that person there doing this? Why? Order, order. Stop. Pookie and Ray Ray. Last offense. Oh, anybody named Pookie and Ray Ray, I apologize. This is just for entertainment and educational purposes. So now that I figured it out, all right, it's so come that I don't know for sure. But maybe the person just want to be me, or maybe the person want to be a star or whatever they, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. But the thing is, I'm being me. So now there's competition in my environment, work environment, and even employers and stuff with me, and I'm not even competing. All I'm doing is just being me. I take pride in my work. I do my work. I know what to do, and I move forward like that. So why is the issue? If you have a good worker and the person is not going around making trouble or doing anything, why you have an issue with the good worker? Because somebody else behind the scene trying to puppeteer and manipulate things. You know what I mean? So it's not even the people that are saying things about you on the job because maybe they're paid to. Shoot, maybe I'll, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't take the money to do that to someone. No, 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 no. But anyway, a lot of people don't realize that they probably like one word away to get sued for defamation of character and a whole bunch of other things that, you know, they snitch on themselves. Yes, 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 yes. You see me? I don't snitch on anybody. Nope, I'm not a snitch. I'm not saying I have anything against snitchers. Snitchers? Is it snitchers or snitches? Whatever. I don't get involved in stuff like that. You know what I mean? However, if there's something that is wrong and whatever, and it is what it is. Now, there's some people that they snitch on themselves. They snitch on themselves. Yes, they do. And I'm good at also allowing that to happen. I'll be like, okay, you know, you step into my energy and you're trying to defamation of character, make me look bad and all that stuff, make up lies and spread rumors and propaganda and create conflict within my work environment, right? Instead of me going to anybody and saying, hey, is this person and try to compete because that's what they want. They want you to start spreading rumors and propaganda against them. So they like, yes, see, I'm not the only one doing it. I'm not the bad guy. I'm not the bad guy. Fair game. When I mind my own business and just do my own work, I allow them to talk. Some people they like one word or a sentence and snitching on themselves to getting into big trouble in the court, right? The defense team like, shit, this guy, he won't shut up. He won't shut up. He won't shut up. On the workplace, he telling everybody it's him. He gets. So how can I defend this guy? Prosecutor like, that's it. I like these cases. I like these cases. I love it. Anyway, yeah, these people snitching on themselves, guys. I don't know if that's in their handbook of narcissism for dummies too, but they want to feel validated and they want to. That's the reason why they do it. They want to feel, they want other people to see that I'm the one doing this. I'm the one creating conflict without saying it, obviously. Yes, I'm in control in this. You see what I've done here? I'm the king. I'm the boss. I'm the boss over the boss. I'm the boss. I have all the power. So they have to make it known somehow, even slightly, that they're the ones. Yes, it's them. It's them because they want the accolades. They want the recognition for doing something to someone. That's not even competing with them, by the way. Because like me, I'm just being me. So they're trying to compete with me being me. Who does that? How can you be better than me being me? Yeah, there are people that think they can. They think they know everything about this person or me or that person. I know everything about them. Yep. I know when they go to sleep. I know when they wake up. I know how much coffee they drink. I know when they go to the bathroom. I know what time they go to work. Nothing. Not because I have a hidden camera in their domicile. Not because of that. No, it's a camera and a beeper. Everybody has those. No, it's not obvious. It's a camera and a beeper. I'm not watching them. I'm not stalking them. And I'm definitely not obsessed because I am that person. I'm, I'm me, but better than that person. Should I change my name to him? From now on, everybody else call me him. Call me him. That's my legal name. Him. Not me. Him or her. But anyway, put all jokes aside. Yeah, some people they snitching on themselves, guys. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know why they do it. Well, I kind of know why. I just said it, but that's the reason. That's the reason why they do certain things. They want to feel powerful. They want to be in control. I can go into someone's environment and control their entire environment. I can pay people, spread rumors, propaganda, make them feel small so they could come running to me and I'll be the most high in their lives. All that time I'm sitting with the most high, but like, you see this shit? Most high, I'll be like, yeah, I think so too. Something not right upstairs. The elevator don't go all the way to the top. Maybe they're, they're not the sharpest tool in the shed. Maybe they are. Maybe they're too sharp. They're so sharp they cut them own selves. Yes, yes, yes. They do that. They do that. They cut their own selves. It's creating conflict, creating this. So all this time they're trying to make that person look bad in the job situation. They even brought attention to management. Yes, yes. Can you believe that? No, management is watching this person like, this person said this and this about this guy. Yes, let's all watch him. Let's all follow him around if you have to. Make sure, if you catch him slip, he's out of here. Guy doing such a great job because the guy was doing his own job so wonderfully without even the recognition. And then they brought recognition. So can you imagine now they see this guy like, wow, we didn't even notice before that this guy was doing all of this. We didn't notice he was doing such a great job. This is management. Now they're talking amongst themselves. Yes, I actually like the guy. Shh. This person made me hate him. And when I saw just 2 days of observing this guy, I like him. I like him. Now I want him on my team. You see how the Most High works. You see how the universe works, situations. So this other person wanted me to look bad, create conflict for whatever reasons, selfish reasons they have. They're not even supposed to be at that job. They just they just plant themselves there to create conflict. But anyway, but you see how the Most High works. Now they brought attention from management with the hopes of making that person look bad. And then they're seeing what a wonderful work this guy had been doing all this time, unnoticed, until it was brought to their attention. How the universe works, how the Most High works in mysterious ways. In mysterious ways. Wow, this guy snitching on himself. Yeah, it's me. I spread yo. Yeah, 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 yeah. I did that. I was creating, not knowing what is going on the other end of the scale. Because, once you tip the scale one way, it must be balance. Must be balance. So you're creating an imbalance within a situation or organization or community. Did you ever thought that the scales must be balanced? What's going to happen next? Huh? What's going to happen next? So now you're going to continue the competition. You're going to continue all the shenanigans. People are looking at you now, this person or whoever. as I don't think this guy is, yeah, they're not gonna tell you. Trust me, they're not gonna say it. Now I'm hearing stuff. First, it was the little group spreading rumors and propagandas and telling other people, and they're hearing stuff. Now I'm hearing stuff I don't even want to hear. I'm like, yeah, I'm here to do my job. I'm doing my job. It's okay. I don't know what they go have going on over there. All the competition, I don't care about that. All I care about is doing what I'm doing, making my bread, making my money. That's what I'm interested in, really, and being me. I'm not trying to be anybody else. I'm not competing with anybody else. But some people just decide to. That's what they want to do. Oh, I know who this person is. Let me follow them around from job to job. Every job they get, they'll try to get them fired, try to demoralize them, stuff like that, so they could follow them to the next spot and be in their life. You know how I feel about it? Because this person probably want me to like hate them and attack them on the job or something. No, I'm not gonna do that. But you know how I feel about this person? Somewhere in between of I wouldn't say disgust. But when like you're walking on the sidewalk and you step into dog poop, that that look you have on your face, that's how I feel about this person. Like, why didn't they clean up after their dog? We live in America, guys. They do that here, right? Yes. So why every time I keep stepping into this dog poop? I mean, that's how I kind of like feel like, come on, somebody need to clean up behind the puppy, man. Because this puppy's making a mess everywhere. Nobody wants that. Nobody likes that. It's not cool, you know? Now this person gonna hear this and get mad. Don't get mad. Don't get mad, right? Whatever conflict you've been creating and all that stuff, right, is to get me upset. Is to make me get out of character. And I didn't. Don't get mad when the tables are turned. Not that I'm going on to do that, but don't get mad about this video. Oh, how dare him say that about me? I'm gonna make his life tough. The tougher you make my life, one, the more I learn. Two, the stronger I get. Three, the more you make yourself look stupid. And four, we're gonna find out the real reason why you are here. Why are you here? Why are you in my life trying to disrupt it? What's the real reason, the root? I'm getting to the root. Maybe I already have, but I'm getting to the root. Why are you trying to dig up stuff about me and my, things that have changed? If I used to drink, I don't drink no more and stuff. Trying to dig up things about me and spread rumors now that like I'm the same person. I'm not the same person I was yesterday, much less years ago. Dummy. But anyway, try to dig up stuff and you know, there's a saying, do not throw stones if you live in a glass house. If you live in a glass house. So now we all know who's the root of the problem and they're throwing stones. Now, do you have skeletons in your backyard? I'm sorry, I apologize. Do you have skeletons in your closet? That's the term, closet, not backyard, closet. Do you have now? Because you see, when you step into my energy, trying to do, a lot of BS, right? You put yourself on display now. Now, everything is being researched and investigated about you. I hope your slates are clean, my friend. I hope so. And if so, kudos to you. If not, then eventually, prosecutor right over there just waiting. Prosecutor just sitting like, just say one more word to cut. Just snitch on himself. Let him snitch one more time. Just say that one word I'm waiting for. Just say it. keep going, don't stop. And this knucklehead is gonna keep going. He's gonna continue being in the car because he can't stop. He addicted. He obsessed with me or creating conflict. He obsessed or she, whoever it is, right? Obsessed, obsessed. I tell you, why are you so obsessed? You already destroyed one life, love life, that is. Now you coming for the other half. Now you coming for the other half. Oh, anyway, that's not my business. That is not my business. That is the Most High. That is the universe. That is the scales being balanced. Walk away. You had many opportunities, but I guess because you pride and ego, you can't. You can't do that now, right? It's too far. You have, you have this. You have created so much conflict and disruption, and whoever else with you, groups, whatever. It's too far. You can stop. You can. I'll urge you to actually. Let me live my life. I'm not here to be fighting people all day. I don't have time. While I'm trying to work on myself, I have to be fighting people off my back. Like, who does that? Like, yo, it's people. But anyway, how to avoid conflicts within the work situation is simple, right? It's not really that simple, but you could take simple steps. And one of the steps is be you. Be you, be honest, be loyal, just do your job. Do not get involved with the other folks that are doing things they're not even supposed to be doing on the job anyway. Just stick to your work. You don't have to, you don't have to segregate yourself from everybody or everyone. You still work together as a team. You still do what you got to do, and it's a job or it's a workplace. It's your career field. Work on yourself, and sometimes we all have issues too. Bear in mind, we are dealing with people that have multiple issues, multiple people that have issues on the job. And when I say issue, it doesn't necessarily mean negatively, but might have had a bad day at home, might have just had an argument with a family member or wife or husband, or so somebody might have pissed them off on the driving on the way to work, road rage or whatever, or something happened that affects them, and they're sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes they're just in a bad mood, and you have to bear all these things into consideration, that sometimes people are in a bad mood, sometimes not even person, and they'll they will project that anger onto you. That's one way conflict starts. Sometimes they don't even really realize that they're doing it. Maybe you have to mention something like, "Hey, all right, I got you. Yesterday you was cool. Why are you so angry today?" Then it clicks. And the person be like, "Ah, yeah, man, I just damn dog just tore up my couch. Something, and I'm mad because now I got to get a new couch. It's on my mind and whatever, something. So there are multiple things that can stimulate conflict within the work environment. Sometimes, jealousy and envy as well. Sometimes it's just a matter of misunderstanding. Things like this happen. Sometimes it's not what we say, it's how we say it, in interaction with people. And, just always try to put yourself in the other person's shoe, and, look at things from different perspective, different angles. Stay calm, stay cool, and just focus on what you're doing. If your career field, focus on it. If it's something that you love, then great. If it's something that you were doing and you don't love, because some people are in jobs that they don't like, And understandable because you need the money and it's something going on now. But look at it from, okay, this is temporary. Eventually, I'm going to find something that I like doing or love doing, or, so you work towards that while you're doing what you're doing now. But don't let that frustrate you and get you into a bad mood or anything, Just just think of it as, okay, this is temporary and this is where I'm at, and that's where I want to go or need to be at. And how can I make that happen? Once you have a plan, you find out that there's less stress on your mental about you being in the wrong place and how you feel about it, the environment. There are multiple things that affect. A lot of things is communication. A lot of things are misunderstanding. A lot of things are people just, you know, it is what it is sometimes. And all we have to do is just look at things from different perspectives. There's a problem or issue. Find out, if you can, find out the root of the root cause of the problem or the root issue. And once you find that out, then you know what steps to take to fix it or correct it. Sometimes it's out of your control. Sometimes you can't do anything about that situation because you can only control yourself. You cannot control someone else. That's another thing some people out there fail to realize. You cannot control others. All the control that you want, you only have control over yourself. And no matter how much other people you pay, right? The moment you stop paying them, they're not on your team no more. They're not on your side. They don't even like you. You think I'm joking? People are good pretenders these days. Not that they're bad people, right? But they know, deep down, they know what you are doing. And even though they like the money, they don't like you. Let's put that to the side, okay? So conflict resolution, is really being mindful of the next person. I always try to show courtesy. I always try to show appreciation when someone is doing a good job. If you're in a management position, if it's a coworker and you are, that person is working well, take it 2 seconds to say, hey, yo, I like the way you handle that situation or you took care of that particular job, or whatever. It's, you never know. Encouragement strengthens labor. That's actually another saying. Encouragement strengthens labor. So we could use that. Encouragement, understanding, you know, and you'll find that you can create a better work environment